guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been working on this project for a long time now. This is my boat ramp that I use for my raft, but you can modify it for a kayak or a john boat or whatever you can fit on top of your pickup truck. So it'll take a few minutes to show you how I built it, and then we'll go over how it works once it's on the truck. So what we have here is a 4x8 sheet of plywood cut into 4 strips. This is 3/8 plywood. So what I have here is a 10-foot 2x4. I have 4 of these, and inside each ramp there'll be 2 of these, and they will slide out, and the teeter-totter will kind of tilt down and the raft will slide up and down on that. What I'm going to do right now is cover this in carpet runner. I have some exterior carpet runner that I'm going to install on this, and I'm just simply going to be stapling underneath to adhere it to the 2x4. This is just something I picked up at Home Depot. It's got rubber backing and just a kind of a black carpeting fabric on top. It'll make the sliding on the raft really nice and easy. So this is going to be the first ramp. It's 12 inches. I'm going to have 3 2x3s. I'm going to have the carpeted 2x4s running between the 2x3s and those channels. So just to give you an idea what it's going to look like, here's one of them. Here's another. I'm going to smooth up these 2x3s. So trim those up. This is going to go on top. And these will slide out. I'll show you how we're going to do that. So we have 12-inch by 8-foot piece of 3/8 plywood, and we have one on the bottom and one on the top. These are simple 2x3s that run all the way through, and you have these hollow channels, and this is where the 2x4s covered in carpet will slide in and out of. If you notice, I put more screws on the first 2 feet of the ends of each piece, because when the 2x4s extend out, 2 feet will be left here, and it needs to be the most solid so that the pressure from the weight doesn't pull these pieces of plywood apart from the 2x2s. So that's why I have more screws on the ends so that the pressure doesn't affect it. So I'm going to cover this one up in the outdoor carpeting. So the whole idea of the ramp that I've designed kind of is all based on a pivot point. And I've used my ATV ramp holders from the DIAMONDBACK cover as the access point. So I've used this aluminum channel. I've just screwed it to the 2x3s in the platform. This is the 8-foot platform. So this channel is right at the center point of that, acting like a teeter-totter. And what gives you leverage is the longer 2x4s that come out. So when I push them toward the cab of the truck, this extra weight helps me lift the raft back down onto the tonneau cover. When I want to launch the ramp, I pull this 2x4, and these 2x4s slide out. And now this weight that's been helping me hold it down now works and slides its way out. And as this slides out, now the extra weight works as a pivot, and the teeter-totter is heavy on this end and it slides down to the ground. You'll notice that I've added a deck board to the 2x4 here, and that is only the last 2 feet, so that it's a nice tight fit here, so that when it slides out, this part is still in the channel and it doesn't wobble around. It keeps it secure and a nice tight fit once the 2x4s are pulled out of the platform. This 2x4 here is removable. I've used carriage bolts. There's 4 carriage bolts that secure this, and I simply take those out when I want to take the ramp apart and store it. But when I'm using the ramp, they stay on there. It's just kind of a finger tight to keep them in place. I use a carriage bolt so that the raft doesn't rub on any sort of bolt or that sort of thing. These metal plates here are simply for attaching a temporary safety lights. I have these for my trailer in case I ever have any wiring problems with my trailer. They make for perfect lights because the ramp sticks out so far from the end of the pickup truck. And then the end just plugs into the trailer connection, and you just manage the wire, and that's your setup. So you can have brake lights extending a good 4 feet past the end of your vehicle. These eyelets here are for when I'm traveling. I hook up a chain here and a chain here, and I lock those up on both sides just to make sure that this doesn't accidentally slide out as I'm traveling down the highway. It would take a lot of friction for this to travel out, but it's simple to avoid just by putting this chain here and securing the removable 2x4s to the platform. So I needed to design this for a few reasons. Number one is that I needed to tow my DIY travel trailer on most of my adventures. So whatever boat that I had to really fit on my tonneau cover or on the roof of my travel trailer. I normally carry my canoes up there and use those for exploring, but I wanted to get more into a raft with the ability to have a small outboard motor on it. So a raft was the perfect solution for that. With my Diamondback tonneau cover, I felt I could use that platform to store whatever boat or raft that I got, and I could also utilize the space underneath and not waste that space. So I've tried a few different things over the years, but I think I've finally nailed it, and this is really a perfect way of launching, loading, and transporting a raft or a kayak or a john boat, and being able to do it by yourself. That was the biggest thing for me on my adventures. I want to be able to load it and unload it by myself. Unloading it's fairly easy. I'll show you that, and I'm going to show you how I load it up just with a cordless drill. So unloading the raft is fairly simple. This 2x4 here that runs across and is connected to the other 4 10-foot 2x4s, I simply pull this out, and I pull it out until there's 2 feet left of 2x4 in the channels, and that's the section of the 2x4s that have the decking on there. So there's a nice firm connection between the platforms. So that means that there is 8 feet of 2x4 sticking out, and that helps me get the leverage to tilt the ramp down into the water, and then the raft simply slides in. So that's really all there is to launching it. Very simple and effective, really. I mean, it couldn't be any easier. The only difference with loading up the raft is how steep the angle is and how heavy your boat is. If you're able to just pull the boat up the ramp on your own, then fine. This raft is not that heavy. It's about 100 maybe 20 pounds with my frame on it and maybe some gear in it and that sort of thing. But I find that when you're at a boat ramp, the boat ramp usually are tilted into the water, which makes sense. It makes for a steep incline on the ramp from the pickup truck, especially with my pickup truck with the bigger wheels and the lift on it. It makes for a fairly steep angle, and it makes for some tough pulling up by yourself. With 2 people, it's not a big deal, but by yourself, it could possibly be impossible to pull it up without some help. And this is where this comes in. So all this is a 2x4 with a scrap piece of plywood on it, enough to hold this winch. And all this is a typical boat winch that's meant for a trailer, and it has a handle on it normally, and you would be on the tongue of a trailer and you would hook up your boat and you would crank it and it would pull the boat onto your boat trailer. But what I've done is I've took the handle off and I've just used a 3/4 inch socket with my electric cordless drill, and it works perfectly. So I've bolted it onto the scrap piece of plywood, and these, I don't know if you can see these here, these scrap pieces of 2x4 fit into the ends, I'll show you up top, and fits into the ends of the platforms to keep it secure. Get up there, I wiggle this into place on the ends of the platforms, and then I simply hook this up to the grab bar of the raft and just use my electric drill to pull it up, and it works perfectly. This is the gap. So now I'm up top here with the raft. These are the gaps that are left behind when the 2x4s are extended to the bottom. These just fit in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. So they fit snug. And this is what braces, and this is what holds the winch in place as I pull up the raft. Now the secret to this is that it's removable, because once I pull the raft up, I secure it with rope to my tonneau cover here so that it doesn't slide down once it's up. And then once it's in place, I simply remove this and I put it down on the ground. So that's it, really a simple solution to a common problem of transporting your watercraft. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. It really helps promote the video and it helps support my channel. And you know, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of adventures. If you're interested in looking at my DIY travel trailer, it's probably pretty much the most famous trailer on YouTube, so go check it out. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.